Do you know that everything you're doing right now, is you sowing a seed for the future? And I don't just mean the big stuff. I am talking about that text message you're about to send. The way you speak to the cashier at the store. The way you talk about people when they are not around. It is choosing patience when you are tired. Kindness when it will be easier to snap. Listening instead of rushing to respond. Choosing patience in a long line instead of letting frustration take over. Whether you choose to encourage or criticize someone today, it all matters. It is all sowing something. Hi there. Welcome to Selah Moments with Jude. Paul wrote something in Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 that I want you to really hear today. He says, and I quote, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap." This is one of the most powerful principles in the universe, the law of the harvest. It means, amongst other things, that you cannot sow corn and expect to harvest tomatoes. You cannot sow criticism and expect to harvest encouragement. You cannot sow selfishness and expect to harvest generosity. You cannot sow dishonesty and expect to harvest trust. You cannot sow bitterness and expect to harvest peace. You cannot sow laziness and expect to harvest success. You cannot sow mediocrity and expect to harvest excellence. You cannot sow criticism and expect to harvest encouragement. And you cannot sow discord and expect to harvest harmony. Your harvest always matches the seed. God is calling us to a life of generosity. Not just financial generosity, but a whole life generosity. He is calling us to sow kindness when people are rude to us. To show mercy when someone deserves judgment. To sow grace when we have been hurt. To sow love when it is easier to walk away. To sow forgiveness, patience, and hope. To sow everything good. Because here is the promise. Whatever you sow, you will also reap. So, you want more patience in your life? Start sowing patience with others. You want more love? Start sowing love even when it is hard. You want more grace? Start extending grace to people who mess up. The harvest is coming. But the question is, what are you sowing today? A friend once told me something I will never forget, and I quote, "The flower of tomorrow is in the seed of today. Think about that for a moment. If you want flowers tomorrow, you must sow your seed today. If you do not sow your seed today, there will be no flower for you tomorrow. So, don't wait for tomorrow to start sowing seeds of kindness, seeds of mercy, grace, forgiveness, and peace. Because tomorrow's harvest depends on what you sow right now in this moment. So, go on. Sow something beautiful today. Trust me, you are going to love the harvest.